The RHONJ couple shared a glimpse at their romantic dinner during New York Fashion Week. Inside Melissa and Joe Gorga's NYC date night. Whether it's a movie premiere, Botox session, or dinner at their favorite restaurant, Melissa and Joe Gorga always make time for a proper date night. The Real Housewives of New Jersey couple proved this again on Friday, February 7, when they shared an inside look at their New York City getaway. Joe posted a photo of him and Melissa sitting at the Polo Bar, Ralph Lauren restaurant, where they enjoyed a mouth-watering meal and a few cocktails. Date night with my amazing wife, who always got my back, rain or shine baby, he captioned the picture. Melissa also documented the outing via Instagram, sharing a photo of their candlelit table with drinks, complimentary salted nuts, and a bowl of bread. Joe gets flirty with Melissa during their NYC dinner. Joe, who accompanied Melissa to New York Fashion Week, also uploaded a video in which he flirted with his wife while casually alluding to her new sprinkle cookie business. "I just had dinner and they gave me the dessert menu, and I don't really know what to order," he said while sitting in a Polo Bar booth. "But there was something on there that said something about sprinkle cookie." "No, it didn't," Melissa said off camera, "and I was like, damn, I'd like to have that dessert tonight." Joe continued before panning to his wife. "Look at that stunning thing. Put a little sprinkle on there." Melissa says regular date nights are important for a marriage. The Jersey couple exchanged IDOs in 2004 and went on to welcome 3 children together, a daughter, Antonia, who is now attending the University of Delaware, and 2 teenage sons, Gino and Joey Jr. Ahead of her 20th wedding anniversary, Melissa shed more light on her and Joe's relationship, saying regular date nights were key to their successful marriage. "I do give a lot of the credit to Joe on this," Melissa told Briefing on Bravo in May 2024. "He is a preacher when it comes to relationships and how they should be handled. He truly believes in compliments and coming home and really having. We have date nights. I know this sounds so cliche, but we do. We still have date nights. We'll still go see a movie." She continued, "We don't spend a lot of time apart. We spend time apart all day long while we're at work. I don't see Joe from 6 o'clock a.m. until 7 o'clock p.m. ever, so our days are apart. We spend weekends together. We plan trips together." A New York night, romance and sparkles. The hum of New York City was a stark contrast to the serenity of Joe and Melissa Gorga's evening. It was a cold February night, with the crisp air cutting through the bustling streets as the couple made their way into one of the most exclusive spots in the city, the Polo Bar, Ralph Lauren's iconic restaurant. Melissa, radiant in her sophisticated evening attire, slipped her arm through Joe's as they entered, their love palpable to anyone who caught a glimpse. Joe, ever the doting husband, kept a hand on her back as they walked into the cozy warmth of the restaurant. His charming smile never faltered as he greeted the staff, clearly irregular. The Gorgas' night out was not just a chance for a delicious meal, but a reaffirmation of their commitment to each other. With the chaos of their lives, their 3 children, their reality TV careers, and everything in between, this dinner, this moment, was their chance to reconnect. Melissa's heart fluttered as she saw their table. Candles flickered, casting a soft glow over the carefully set place settings. The polished wooden table was adorned with simple yet elegant touches: a small bowl of salted nuts, a delicate basket of fresh bread, and 2 cocktails waiting to be sipped. The setting was perfect. But it wasn't just the ambience that made the evening special, it was the 2 of them, taking time out of their busy schedules to invest in their relationship. Joe snapped a photo of Melissa, her soft curls cascading down her shoulders as she gazed at him with affection. His caption was simple but meaningful: "Date night with my amazing wife, who always got my back, rain or shine baby." Melissa couldn't help but smile, her heart swelling with love for the man who had been by her side through thick and thin. They had been together for almost 20 years, through the ups and downs, the laughs and tears, and had built a life and family that so many could only dream of. After their quick photo op, they settled into the evening, enjoying their cocktails as they perused the menu. Joe, ever the playful one, turned the evening into a lighthearted moment, even managing to turn dessert into a flirtatious affair. He leaned toward Melissa and gave her a mischievous look. "You know, honey, I just saw something on the dessert menu," Joe teased, clearly trying to get her attention. "Oh, really?" Melissa asked, raising an eyebrow, already sensing where this was going. "It was something about a sprinkle cookie," he said with a wink. "And I thought, that sounds like something I'd like." Melissa laughed, trying to keep the conversation going, though it was clear she knew exactly what he was doing. "No, it didn't," she said, but her smile betrayed her. She was thoroughly enjoying this playful moment. Joe continued to charm her, even as he teased her about her new sprinkle cookie business. "Look at this," he said, sweeping his hand toward her. "Just add a sprinkle to her, and that's the dessert I want. Who needs anything else?" The playful banter between them wasn't lost on those around them. The couple's chemistry was undeniable. Joe, always the extrovert, was full of life, making sure the entire night felt effortless, fun, and full of laughter. Melissa, with her usual grace and humor, effortlessly played along, turning what could have been a typical dinner into something filled with lightness and love. It wasn't just the flirty banter or the romantic atmosphere that made the evening significant. It was the underlying truth that, after almost 2 decades together, they still made each other feel seen, loved, and appreciated. The Gorgas had been married for over 20 years, and they had 3 children together: Antonia, their college-bound daughter, and their 2 teenage sons, Genome and Joey Jr. Though life with children and careers could be hectic, Melissa and Joe knew how important it was to carve out time for one another. As they shared a quiet moment, the bustling city outside seemed miles away. For this night, it was just the 2 of them, savoring the food, the drinks, and each other's company. "I have to give a lot of credit to Joe," Melissa had shared with Bravo in an interview earlier that year. "He's a preacher when it comes to relationships. He believes in the little things, the compliments, the special moments, and the date nights." It wasn't a secret that the couple had worked hard to maintain a strong connection. Despite the demands of being a reality TV family, despite the long hours, despite the chaos that often came with raising children, they had made it a priority to keep their bond strong. And it showed. "We do have regular date nights," Melissa had continued. "It might sound cliché, but it's the little things. We'll go see a movie together or enjoy a quiet dinner. We don't spend a lot of time apart during the week, but those moments alone together are so important." Their ability to stay connected was a reminder that even amidst the chaos of their public lives, they were grounded in their private moments. They had never taken their relationship for granted, and that was evident in the way they interacted. Joe's playful teasing, Melissa's gentle humor, it all pointed back to the foundation they had built over the years. As their meal continued, they shared stories, laughter, and small moments of sweetness. When the dessert menu arrived, Joe finally settled on a decadent chocolate mousse, but not before jokingly asking the waiter about the sprinkle cookie one more time. Melissa rolled her eyes, still grinning at her husband's antics. "You just can't help yourself, can you?" she said, shaking her head but still laughing. The night wound down with the soft glow of the candles, the 2 of them still lost in conversation, oblivious to the time. Outside, the New York City lights twinkled, a testament to the vibrant world they lived in. But for Joe and Melissa, the real glow was the one that flickered between them, strong and bright. As they made their way out of the restaurant, arm in arm, the cold air embraced them, but it wasn't enough to dampen the warmth they shared. They stepped into the night, knowing that their relationship was a constant work in progress, but also something beautiful, something worth celebrating, something that only grew with time.